Hey guys, welcome to the show. Let's make sure everything is working okay here. Yeah, looks good. Everything looks good. Thank you for joining me. I am Sri Lankan Sammy, retired with mom and dad. We are live from Sri Lanka. Thanks for joining me today. Let's just check something here. All right. So thanks for joining. It is a cloudy, cool, very cool 26 degrees. Oh my goodness. It is raining. It is cool. It is cloudy. In the last week, we've only had one sunny day. And here's the funny thing. Our hot water is solar powered, not the solar power system that we have, but a separate water heater is powered by solar heating. So like most in Sri Lanka, the water is in a barrel up on the roof. It's pumped up there and then gravity. And that barrel is heated by a small solar panel. And unless there's sun, it doesn't get warm. So you can't have a warm shower. The water is cold. I mean, it's not cold like ice cold, but it's cool. Not enough for a shower. So I'm waiting to have a shower. It's been one day. I haven't had a shower. I don't know if you wanted to know that, but yeah. Let's start off with something funny. Anyways, guys, we are a week away from my holiday. I'm so freaking crazy excited. I will be landing I'll be leaving Friday night and I'll be landing Saturday morning, early morning. Today will be my first full day. Next week, today will be my start of my first full day in Thailand. And I will be doing live streams from Thailand. The plan is I will be on an island this time next week. And then Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, I will do live streams. And maybe even every day I will do a live stream for dinner. Yeah, maybe I will do that. I have to see the logistics and the internet and how it works. So I'm going to test it out on the Saturday night after we land for dinner. I'm going to test it out to see how it works and see what you guys think. If it's like, I'll do a test live stream on Saturday night, like let's say 6-7 p.m. Yeah, 6-7 p.m. I'll do a dinner live stream and see what you guys think. Okay, so I'm going to do a lot of live streams from Thailand this time with Lady Sarah. I'm just so crazy excited. Everything's bought. I've got the luggage all laid out. The initial packing is going to happen this afternoon of all the summer clothes, like the travel clothes that I don't need. I mean, I've only got 5 days left, so I only need 5 days worth of clothes. And I'm going to do a laundry on Wednesday or Thursday. So other than, boxer shorts, and I'm not taking that much. I'm taking a couple pairs of shorts, one pair of jeans, which I'm going to be wearing to the airport. Swimsuits and shirts, lots and lots of shirts, because you're going to change your shirts a lot because it's so sweaty and hot there. But the initial packing is going to go in today, and then on Friday night I have to pack up the laptop and my travel screens and all of the cables and wires and everything that I need for like the camera wires and everything like that. So all of that stuff needs to be packed up on Friday, but the initial packing is going to be started today after this class. I'm in work mode today after our live stream. So if you are on the live stream, please say hello. Click the chat. Let me know where you're calling from. I want to give a big, huge shout out to my brother Chris, who is traveling today. You guys saw the video a couple days ago of meeting a subscriber, my friend Chris from from UK is traveling, and he just texted me this morning. He's in Trincomalee. He says it's wet, and he's off to Sigiriya tomorrow. So he's traveling back inland. Unfortunately, yeah, the weather has been a little bit unsettled, but it is much nicer to travel in cooler weather than it is in hot weather. And he's having no problems with his electric tuk-tuk. And he's just plodding along at, he says, 35 kilometers an hour, just enjoying his time. So I'm really, really glad for him. I want to give a big shout out to my new friend, Deepak D from the UK as well. My South Asian brother from India. You guys are going to be hearing a lot from him. He and I are going to be collaborating starting in April, probably in April. We're going to be doing some live streams. We're going to be doing some collabs on videos. We had a conversation a couple of days ago, so we're going to finalize the details of what it is we're going to talk about and what is that going to look like, because he's in the UK, I'm here. We can't really do a live together, or can't record a video together, so we're going to use StreamYard, and we're going to do like collab videos on see most of it. And I think his idea is really good, because most of my videos are just me talking about my experiences, and then some of the questions that some of you have, you've posted in the videos. But what we're going to do, and I like his idea, is that we're going to do it live. So he's going to be talking to me and asking me questions and talking about his experiences and his ideas and questions he has, being a non-citizen. Me being a citizen, I only have one view, right? And not being here on holiday and not really interested in the tourism part of it, he has some interesting ideas and questions that I could maybe help answer. So that's going to be an interesting addition to the channel, and I'm really looking forward to it. What else is going on? Let's take a look. Well, I don't know if you guys are going to like the videos next week. Is one of the videos I'm editing today is the 80s were the best. So that is going to be an interesting video. I think you guys are going to like that one. Take a look at it. And then on Friday, the video that will come up on, is it Friday? Yeah, the Friday video, maybe it'll be packing video, or maybe I'll do that for Monday. I think I'll do that for Monday, because I don't want to rush my video production for the weekend. Because see, it takes me a little while to edit and upload. So if I video that on Thursday, I can produce it on Friday morning and get it up Friday afternoon for the Friday night. Yeah, I think I can do that. Friday, you're going to have a video of what I'm packing. And then Saturday and Sunday, I'm going to do live streams. And then Monday, I'm going to have man, I got to edit a lot over the weekend. No, maybe I'm going to delay that video. Yeah, I think I'm going to delay that video. It's going to be a lot. I'm going to do Starlink. Yeah, I'm going to do Starlink. So Starlink is being introduced to Sri Lanka, so I'm going to do a Starlink video. Yeah, I'm going to do a Starlink video, and then the travel videos will start on Monday. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. So, what else is going on? February is going to be all travel videos, as well as March. All of March will be travel videos, and it'll spill over probably into the first week of April. I've got a lot of content to film, especially Vietnam, being that that's going to be a new adventure for me. Never been to Vietnam before. And here's the plan for 2025. I was supposed to go to Korea, Macau, and Hong Kong in May, June. It's not going to happen. The cost is too much. Because of the exchange rates with the US dollar, it's just not worth it anymore. It was going to be expensive to begin with. It's just now ridiculous. I doubt that the Korean exchange rate is going to drop anytime soon. So that trip has been put off. We were going to do some new destinations in August and October. So Lady Sarah gets vacation in August and October. She gets 4 vacations a year. January, February, August, and October, and then a small one in May, which, because of the way the holidays have aligned, it turned out to be like actually 5-6 days. So I would have gone a few days earlier and met her in Korea for a few days, like 3-4 days, and then flown with her to Hong Kong and Macau, and then flown back with her to Korea, and then flown back to Sri Lanka. But because of the ridiculous pricing on things, I'm thinking that we're going to do 2 trips to Vietnam. So I'm going to go to Vietnam and meet her in August. And then I'm going to stay in Vietnam for 2 months and then meet her in Vietnam in October. And then in October, not 100% sure yet. I'm still figuring it out. I'll decide in June or July. In October, I will travel to Cebu and live in Cebu for 5 months. And in that 5 months, January and February and March, Lady Sarah in 2026 will come twice to Philippines. For me to travel from Korea to the Sri Lanka to the Philippines is ridiculous. It's just insane. But for her to travel is so quick and easy. Direct flights. So for me to travel from Vietnam to Philippines, I will fly economy, and I'll fly hopping. I'll have to fly from where I am in Phu Quoc to Hanoi, from Hanoi or Ho Chi Minh, from Ho Chi Minh to Manila, Manila to Cebu. It's a trip and a half. So she's going to come for the first trip. We're going to do Cebu. And then from Cebu, we're going to go, I'll stay in Cebu. I'll have a place in Cebu. And then the second trip, we will go to Bohol. She can fly direct to Bohol. I'll take a ferry boat. I looked at the price of a flight. It's ridiculous. It's 4 hours by speedboat. And 95% cheaper. Forget about it. So I'll stay in Bohol, and then from Bohol I'll return to Cebu, and from Cebu I will fly back to Sri Lanka in March of 2026. So that's kind of an idea that I have. I'm not sure how it's going to work out. Again, my friend is living there. My friend, you guys know King Ricks, who I lived with in Philippines 2 years ago. So I'm not going to live with him because he has his wife, and she will be his wife when I meet him again, but his fiance right now. And he lives in the city. I'd like to live a little bit outside the city. But I'll meet up with him, and I'll be working too. I'm not going to stop working. I kind of figured I'm going to have to continue working until probably the end of 2026. According to my records, that's when I'm gonna, and like, not, I'm still not sure how much I'm going to work. I got to look at how much money do I need? How much money do I want? Do I want to work hard now and then keep working a little bit for the next 2 years after that? Or work hard for a year and a half now and then not have to even think about working in the future? And the thing is that I think I should continue my relationship with a few of the companies just so I can still have a little bit of income, a little bit, you know, if I can. And here's the thing, I figured it out. Like, if I work a couple hours a day, 2 hours a day, right? That's like thousands of dollars a month. That'll pay for my expenses. And I'm like, I don't understand why I don't do that. And it's like, it's just, I really gotta think about it. And I gotta drill down on the numbers. I gotta find out from my boss whether, I gotta tell them the truth that I'm gonna be traveling. I'm gonna be remote working. And because my visa expires in 2026. But I want to continue working for them after the fact. So, we got to figure out something, because I don't know whether I can continue with my Korean bank account. And I'm pretty sure they will be willing to deposit into my Sri Lankan bank account. But they're in America, so they pay me from a Korean bank account because they get paid into a Korean bank account because they're Korean Americans. So I got to figure it out. I got to figure out what they can do. I think the best thing would be for me to work for them. These are small companies that I teach kids with. And I think the best thing would be if they paid me from their American bank accounts into my Sri Lankan bank account in US dollars. So they would just transfer US dollars, the equivalent, right? So I would convert my Korean salary into US dollar salary so that there's no conversion rate or anything like that. It's just, okay, you're paying me X amount of Korean won. Let's set a US dollar price for that permanently, my salary. And then you transfer to me, right? Minus your fees to me, to my Sri Lankan bank account every month. Shouldn't be a problem. I just have to talk to them about it. That conversation will happen in 2026 when my visa expires. Should I go back to Korea and renew it? Probably not, because I don't really need it, because I'm not going to be working for Korean companies anymore. I don't want to, because it's too much. So when I do a contract with a Korean company that is teaching adults, I have to commit 6 months to a year. And there's no, like, they get really, like, I think they blacklist you if you're like not cooperative. They would rather deal with someone who is like, yeah, okay, I'll do it. Yeah, okay, I'll do it, than someone who is like, no, I can't. No, I can't. I found that. Because they're in the business to make money, right? So if you're not available, or you got to, like, what I want to do is I want to work for 3 months and then take 3 months off. Can't do that. So, Chris, welcome. Drive safely, brother. It is 9:30 in the morning in Sri Lanka. So you're just finishing up your breakfast and your coffee, heading out on the road. No, you're relaxing in Trinco. Yeah, it's cloudy and cool here in Jayala. And yesterday it was also the same. It was cloudy and cool. It's only 26 degrees. And you're on the northeast coast, which is supposed to be warm right now and sunny, but I'm assuming it's a little windy as well in the ocean. So you're heading up country. Definitely take a jacket, brother. Let me tell you, it's gonna be a little chilly. Oh, it's warm in Trinco. Okay, I'm glad to hear that. It hasn't rained here yet. It's been cloudy and it rained at night, but it hasn't rained during the daytime yet. So let's hope that it warms up a little bit because I need to do some laundry. What's going on here? I need to do some laundry. I need to, get ready. What is going on here? Oh, okay. There we go. Yeah, I need to do some laundry. I need to take care of all my travel stuff. So yeah. What a day! What a day! So we're gonna keep it like I said, a very short video today. Oh, other thing is that I I this morning I got notification from my bank that my term deposit ended. So they transferred the money to my savings account, the original capital plus the interest. I was like, oh wow, I totally forgot about that. And I look at it and I'm like, what should I do with that money now? Should I put it, because I have stock market and I have gold. But I have in March, when I return from vacation, I'm going to have a huge bundle of money to invest again. So I'm looking at this and I'm like, okay, so I want to be diversified. So I have the gold, I have the stocks, and that money that's coming in March, that's going to go into stocks and gold. I'm going to split it between stocks and gold. I'm going to put a tiny bit into, depending on the interest rate, because I want to have Darren is going to yell at me with my diversification ratios, but this is for 1 year. So I did some calculations. I used an AI tool calculator, inputted my requirements, and then it spit out the best options for I fed it the current rates that my bank is giving for term deposits, all the way from 30 days to 5 years, monthly payments, payments on maturity, or yearly payments. And I put it all in there, and I figured with the interest rates and everything, I put it in for 2 years at maturity. 2 years at maturity, I got 9.5%. Can't complain. 9.5%, no fees, no tax for 2 years. Come on. That's on par with your stock market. So that's guaranteed. In 2 years, that's what I'll have. Sorry, no, it's 9.5 per year. So it's paid out per year. And what I did was, the payout will go to my bank account. So I'm not reinvesting it. So, that's income that is coming into me that I can use. I don't have to wait 2 years for the income. The income is coming every year. And that's a good thing because I have income for the next year. So I don't need that income. I could have done it for 2 years, but if things go well with my stock market and my gold, I will have enough to fund my retirement. So what I'm talking about income and stuff like that, is the monthly payments, that passive income to help fund my living expenses. We talked a lot about that in the past. Chris, yeah, I would love to invest in you, brother, but yeah, I would get zero return, zero return. Chris, I want to remind you, thank you so much for your donation. Those of you guys who don't realize, watch the video, didn't remember watching the video, Chris donated 22,000 rupees, about 75 US dollars. And I matched that and transferred those funds to the charity, which is Good Hope Sri Lanka. And those funds will be going to supporting the next charity that they decide to do. The last one that they did was getting a wheelchair for someone, and prior to that, they did a student, like supplying all the school books and necessities, clothes and backpack and everything that, and some food stuff. So I think the next one will probably be along those lines, either medical or education. So thank you so much, brother. Lots of love to you guys. If you want to support the charity, click the link down below. Buy me a coconut. Anything that you guys donate to me, I will match dollar for dollar and send it off to the charity. Okay, those all go to support the charity. I'm not looking for anything for myself. So thank you so much. The advertising revenue that I make from the channel, when you watch a commercial, that goes to subsidize the costs of me paying for my editing, paying for my camera gear, my internet, and those kinds of things that I do to do that. So the two sides of it are passive, that you guys are just by watching videos. Thank you so much. If you watch a commercial all the way through, please don't skip it, and even click on the link of the commercial so that it pops up on your browser. That adds revenue to the commercial, that the ad rate that I get. So I would lots of love to you guys for doing that. Truly appreciate it. So what else are we going to do? I mean, it's going to be a short video today because I got like so much on my mind, unless you guys have questions. But I am going, so I don't know if I talked about this last time, because I think it did occur last time. So Lady Sarah had a situation occur, not serious for me, not serious in my opinion, but for her it was serious. She got let go from her job, and she has a couple of jobs. So she has like this main job where she teaches at a company daycare, pays her an incredible amount of money. She works hard. It's a full-time job, great salary, and then she works part-time doing freelance one-on-one education. She used to do that a lot, but she switched over. And she got told that her contract's not being renewed in March. Now she was all upset and crying at me, and she was like, what should I do? And she was angry. She's going through those stages, right? And I was like, after about a day or two, I was like, is this the first time you've ever been fired? She goes, yeah. And I'm like, oh, that's why you're so upset. I didn't realize it, because I was like, I started laughing at the situation. I wasn't laughing at her. I was laughing at the situation. I said, I've been fired so many times I can't even count on every digit on my body. I can't count how many times. And she goes, well, how do you deal with it? So we had to go through a whole thing. And she went through those stages, right? The 12 stages of grief or whatever it is. And so she finally got on the stage where she got to like, oh, this is the kick in the butt I needed to change my life and everything like that. And then I had to kind of slow her down, because she wanted to start a new YouTube channel, teaching English online. And I'm like, whoa, take it easy, slow down. I have some ideas. I have some things. And like, she had to like, I had to like really like basically punch her in the face, like slap her in the face to like calm down for a second. You know, she wanted all of it. She wanted to start it right now. And I'm like, so you're telling me that you're going to be creating videos and editing content while you're on vacation? Is that really what you want to do? Because then you should probably not even come, because that takes a lot of work. She's a perfectionist. So what I want to do when I meet up with her this week, so she finally realized, okay, after like I think it was days of constantly like asking me and telling me, and I'm like, I have a plan. She goes, well, tell me what the plan is. I said, I can't tell you over text. She said, well, do a screenshot. I said, can you teach English by a screenshot? It's just not how it works. So she was like constantly like badgering me. And I finally said, listen, you told me not to tell you because it annoys you. It annoys me when you ask me to like do something that I'm not prepared to do. I have a process of teaching people. I have to go through that process, right? I'll support you in anything you want to do, okay? But I need to tell you my advice. So I told her, my advice is don't do an English online channel. It's just not worth it, okay? Number one, it takes a lot of work to build. Number two, you're not going to get monetized in any time soon because there's so much competition. Number three, if you advertise to your students, why will they pay you instead of getting for free for online? And you burn out. Especially she will burn out because she is a perfectionist. She has a channel where she does eating large amounts of food. And she got monetized, but she never monetized it. She never accepted the monetization. She never set it up properly. And she did all of this work and she stopped doing it because she burned out. And creating content for a channel for English teaching, you need a lot of support. And you burn out after a while, and you have to constantly update and put new information in. How much new information can you do? It's just, so I have an idea where I'm going to go talk to her, and I'm going to go through a whole thing, not just YouTube. I'm going to go through a whole thing about lifestyle, working online, traveling, creating a collab channel on travel and retirement. Okay? Because you guys love this content. And that's a lot of good content. There's so many travel vloggers, but there's not a lot of retirement vloggers. That's a little bit, I have the older retirees who want to retire at my age and are looking for more about, healthcare, finances, food, okay? Her age are looking for more for like, where can I travel? Where can I eat? Where can I, bungee jump or zip line or scuba dive? That's her. So we can do a collab channel. And I'm going to show, and because I'm good at shooting and editing, and I can teach her how to be a presenter, and we can do it together. We can present together. But I mean, she's a pretty girl, so that always helps. So I'm going to present to her an idea of, why don't you leave Korea? How much money do you actually need? Why do you want to spend all your money in Korea? Right? Why do you want to do that? So I have a whole presentation for her that we're going to go through, and hopefully she will take a little bit of that as a takeaway and go on. Yeah, Chris, thank you so much again. It does make a huge difference. You are going to support a child for over a year. Okay, that's $75. That's 22,000 rupees over a year. And I don't know what they're going to do with your money, but either you're going to help someone be mobile, right? They do like post medical things like crutches or like beds and wheelchairs and walkers and things like that. because medical care here is cheap. So the medical bills are not a problem. They're paid for by the government. Um, and then, so a school, like if we did a kid, they would be, giving all of the clothes, the books, the pencils, and backpack and everything like that. And then also some dry goods for the family that would last them a month. So good on you, brother. Yes, and going to the fruit stand is we always support the local guys. That's always great. Um, you know, you're right. Starting a YouTube channel is not easy, but for someone like me, who is an extrovert, it's very easy because I don't do any editing. If you guys notice my videos, I'm talking for 10 minutes straight, 20 minutes straight without editing. I mean, I put in my bumpers, I put in some text, I put in some music, put in some graphics, but I'm not editing out content. I'm stitching together everything I put together. I never cut anything. My videos are like 100% when I start to end. I never edit anything. So it does take up a lot of time if you are a perfectionist. I'm not a perfectionist, but I'm a naturalist, I want to say. Lady Sarah would never be able to do what I do. So I'm going to show her, it's one of the things I'm going to show her is also how to make a YouTube channel easier. For me to edit a video takes 5 minutes. It takes longer to upload it than it does for me to edit it, because I use the tool I use, and I keep it simple. I've taken the complexity out of it. I have learned in my life how to do things easier. I mean, there's the old adage, work smarter, not harder. And that's what I do. I work smarter, not harder. So I have a strong feeling that I will be able to somewhat convince her to travel with me. She has gotten the travel bug. This will be the second year we're traveling. We've already booked. So we booked 2 trips so far, and we're tentatively scheduled for 2 more trips in August and October. She's already given me the dates, right? And then I have a question mark for 2026, 2 trips in 2026, because I already know the dates, but I don't know the location. What just happened? Power just went. Bleh. Anyway, yeah, we had a huge power problem yesterday between the solar power and the main power system. And then my mom comes and shows me her cell phone wall plug, and it's got a big bubble on it. I said, you cannot use that directly in the wall plug when our system keeps flicking back and forth. You have to use a surge protector. So you have to plug it into a surge protector. You can't plug it anywhere else. So she ruined a $30 charger, a $30 Samsung charger. So she asked me for one. I said, well, I don't really have one. The one I have doesn't have Sri Lankan plug points. It has a Korean plug point. So the one I have plugs into a USB port to charge. And then the mobile one I use is my old one that I had from Korea, and it plugs into a adapter that I bought for the explicit purpose of having my South Korean things plugged into an extension cord, which has a Sri Lankan port. So, yeah, I have that. So I need to, and that's the other thing, I have to figure out all of the charging. I have one. So I have an adapter, and then I have an extension cord, and I plug the extension cord into adapter into the Thailand wall. So that's what I do, just to make sure that everything works. So that's what I'll end up doing. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining. I see you on the channel. I see you guys watching. I can see it. I can see it up there. So please say hi. Click the link down below and say hi to me. Let's chat. Ask me some questions. I'm Sri Lankan Sammy, retired with mom and dad, living life in cloudy Colombo, Sri Lanka today. Cloudy and cold. It is cold. It's 26 degrees in my room, and my room is warm, but outside it's chilly. It's like, what is it? What are we talking about? It's 24 degrees outside. 24 degrees. So it is a chilly one. So it is Sunday fun day. I've got tonight, Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night, and then Friday morning. Friday night I'm leaving. So six days basically, 6 more nights. 6 more nights before I head to the airport. I leave home Friday night, 9 p.m. and I'll sleep on the plane. I will sleep on the plane. After the meal service, I'll sleep. Even though it's only a 3-hour flight, I have to wait 3 hours at the airport for Lady Sarah to arrive. So basically what I'll do is just meander through from the airplane. No rush to get off the airplane. I'll just casually get off the airplane. Now, because I'm in business class, I get off first because they get off the front of the plane. The economy has to walk through business class. So I'm just going to, because I am fast pass at Bangkok Immigration and I'm in no rush, I probably am just going to sit in my seat and just wait for the plane to deplane. It depends. I'll probably get off the plane. I don't like waiting around. I like to get to where I'm going and just chill out. So I'll get off the plane, go to Fast Pass, get my bags. And then the first thing I'm going to do is exchange my money. Well, I'm going to check the pricing. So the online system in Thailand can show me where the best rates are. So do I exchange at Super Rich at the airport or Super Rich in Pattaya? So I can see the rates. And as of right now, I checked, the Super Rich at the airport is much better. Super Rich is the private exchange rate service at the downstairs at the exit of the airport by the railway, by the subway. So it's actually 5 minutes walking. And then down there, once I exchange my money, and I'm just going to exchange it all, right? I already calculated how much I'm going to spend on the trip. So that's what I'm going to exchange. And then I have extra in the event I don't need it. Well, I have extra for Vietnam. So I'm going to exchange that. And then I also have cash in the bank that if I need to do ATM withdrawal, I can do that. So then I will get a SIM card with a data plan for 30 days, unlimited. And then right next to that, there is a foot massage place. So I'll probably get a foot massage. And then I will go to the back. There is a food court. Now, because I was business class, I'd probably get fed very well on the plane, but I'll go for a snack, maybe like a small sandwich and a coffee, and chill out there until Lady Sarah arrives. She arrives 12 noonish. I land, what was it? I land at 6 a.m. local time. She lands at 12. Oh, wow. So I have 6 hours. So I have quite a bit of time to wait. So I will probably even go to one of the sleep booths and take a nap. Right, I'll probably take a nap to one of the sleep booths. So she lands at 12. I have suggested to her to do the fast pass as well. I hope she does that. When she does the fast pass, she should come out by 12:30 ish. So 12:30, the car is going to be there. Where I've booked a taxi, SUV to take us to the hotel. We should be checking in by 2 o'clock. 1, 2, 3. 2:30. If we finish by 1, if she gets out by 1, get in the car, it's 90 minutes, exactly 90 minutes. So 2:30. If we stop for a break, for a bathroom break or something like that, which we probably will, to get something to eat for her. We'll get to the hotel by 3 o'clock. Sorry, checked in by 3 o'clock. Once we get checked in, quick unpack, like opening the luggage. I like to open my luggage and put my clothes away. I don't like them sitting in the pack. We'll get out and we will go explore the local area where we're staying, show her the massage place, go check out the scooter prices, if I can get a scooter or a motorcycle, and then go for a massage. That's the first thing. We'll go for a massage. It'll be 4 o'clock. And then when we finish the massage, go home, change, and then go for dinner. And that's when I'm going to do the live stream. So 6, 7 p.m., we're going to do a live stream. And the live stream will be from a buffet, seafood buffet, barbecue buffet that I found, and I want to take her to. And the next day, we're going to be at Koh Larn. So we're going to take the ferry boat over to Koh Larn. I want to try that. And then I'm going to rent a scooter in Koh Larn, and we're going to go around the beaches. And we're going to go to each beach so that we can see which one is the best beach. So that when we come back to Koh Larn, so the following week, we're going to go to Tiger Park, the aquarium, go shooting on Monday. Tuesday, we're going to go to the go-kart track and the water park and maybe go ATVing. Wednesday, we're going to go to the Southern Islands. Thursday, we're going to go to a private island. Friday, we're going to go to Koh Sak, and then Saturday, Koh Larn again. Let's just see here. Yeah. So we're going to do a lot of stuff. What the heck is... okay. I'm just looking at what somebody posted. All right. So, I have a pretty good idea of what I want to do when I go to Thailand with Lady Sarah, because she, obviously she has her things that she wants to do. So I'm going to do it with her, like it's her vacation, but I mean, I like to do those things too. And then when she leaves, I'm on my own. So I have friends there. I'm going to meet up with friends and hang out. And the first week I have to work a lot. Like the first week after she leaves, I have to work every day. Every day I have a full schedule. The second week I have Monday daytime off, Wednesday all day, Friday all day, Saturday, Sunday all day. So I can go out and do whatever I want, or just chill out by the pool. Only Tuesday is my full day. I have to stay in the house the whole day until 4 p.m. Thailand is 2 hours behind Korea. And then The third week, I have no classes. Like, I have a couple of classes at night, like in the evening, like 3, 4 p.m., which means I can spend the whole day at the swimming pool or go to the beach or go shopping. So I have a couple of things to do. So like the first week, the first day that Sarah leaves, she leaves Sunday morning. I got to double check to see if the Samsung store is open. And head up there on Sunday afternoon after she leaves. Take a taxi up there and get my phones looked at and my watch. See what the cost is, and then find out how much they're going to charge me, and then compare that to go to the to Com and see what a used phone is going to cost me to replace Mom's fold phone. She wants a fold, so I'm going to see what a Fold 3 will cost, and then I will sell my Fold 2 and 3 to the vendor and ask them how much they want for it. Get a couple, $50 for each one. If I can get $50, I'll be happy. So, or I think I can do it on Tuesday. It's a holiday in Korea. I'm not sure if my students are going to be available that day. Oh, no. Is that Korean holiday or? No, that's a Sri Lankan holiday. Sorry. So I finish at 1 p.m. on the Tuesday, so I can go after that. I can stop at Tucom, find out the price so that I know the pricing, then go to the Samsung store, sit there and wait for them to look at how much it's going to cost to fix it, and then make a decision. And then finish that up. And then, like I said, the final week is going to be me hanging out and partying. I hope Lady Jasmine will come. She's planning on coming, and if she comes, she'll come for the last week of February. The last week that I'm in Thailand. I leave on the 22nd. So from the 15th till the 22nd, I have nothing. So I'm going to ask her to come. If she comes, I'm going to ask her to arrive Thursday night. Thursday the 13th. I have classes in the morning, which won't matter. She doesn't go to the beach anyways because she doesn't like the sun. So it's more like hanging out at night and going to eat and going to bars, which is perfect for me because I really like to socialize. So that's some things that we can do. And she'll be around, and we'll still go out, but we'll probably go to like the hotel pools where she can sit in the shade, not to the ocean. And then she and I will both head to the airport on the 22nd together. I looked at the flights, so I know where those flights are. And she will head back to Korea, and I'll head to Vietnam. I'll meet up with Lady Sarah. In Vietnam trip is funny. So I have to wait 6 hours for her is it 6 hours? I don't think it is. I don't think it is. So I will arrive 4 hours before I do. Did I look at this wrong? I got to double check this stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, no, 4 hours. Yeah, I land 4 hours before her. 3.5. 3.5 hours. That's nothing. It's going to take me, let's say, an hour through immigration and customs. Not even half an hour. So half an hour. An hour to get all of my stuff done and get something to eat. So I'm just going to be waiting 2 hours. Well, it's going to take her, again, a half an hour. So 2.5 hours, 3 hours, I'm going to be sitting around doing nothing. So I'm going to get an hour foot massage. That'll give me an hour and a half. Get something to eat. That's a half hour. I'm waiting an hour. No big deal. So I'm waiting from the time I land till the time she lands, 1, 2, 3.5 hours. But in Vietnam, because she didn't want to take an early morning flight, she wanted to take a night flight. She leaves Korea at 10:30 at night. No, wait. At 2 in the morning, which means she has to be at the airport at 10. Okay? Because it's the busiest travel day of the year. 4 hours she needs. She's not flying business class, she's flying economy. So she has to line up in economy. I told her, check in online and use the smart pass system that Incheon Airport set up. So she lands 1, 2, 3, and 4 hours. She lands 4 hours before me in Phu Quoc, and that is a tiny, tiny airport. I told her, make sure you have your plugs, make sure you have your batteries charged, and a power bank, because you're going to be sitting around doing nothing. Make sure you can find a power outlet for your laptop. You can watch some videos and chill out. There's no place you're going to be able to sleep. They don't have these travel pods or anything. It's not a transit airport. It's a small international airport. So she's going to be waiting around for 4 hours for me, because the earliest flight I can take is 11 a.m. 9:40 a.m. departure from Bangkok, and I land at 1 p.m. So by the time we get to check in, shouldn't be that too difficult. It's 45 minutes away from the airport. So we'll be at the place by 2 o'clock. And again, we'll go around looking at the local area, finding a good massage place, a good motorcycle place, and some place to eat. I still haven't planned out where we're going and what we're doing in Vietnam. But I will do that. While I'm in Thailand. I'll be doing the research while I'm, waiting for classes and stuff like that. So the other exciting thing that's going to happen is I bid on an upgrade. So Wednesday morning, I'm going to find out when my bid is accepted. So Wednesday morning, 5 a.m., my bid is when they're going to start to tell me. So I just checked online. Well, let's just do it right now. Let's check online to see how many seats are booked. You can see on Sri Lankan Airlines, you can see how many seats are booked in business class. So let's show you guys. Join me for this, why don't you? All right. So Sri Lankan Airlines, one way from, it's strange, I know the airport codes. I travel so much that I know the airport codes. I don't put in the city name, I put the airport code. And let's go for my flight is 25th or 24th? 25th. Is it 25th or 24th? My flight is on the 25th. Yeah. One passenger, business class, one way, flexible, and then search. So now what it'll pop up is it says it's full. No. That's the flight. I get 40 kilos. Jeez. Oh, that's if I'm business class. They gave me a, look at that. They gave me a $1 discount. $1. 300 rupees is $1. So let's, then you go over here. I just fill in fake information. Put in the, oh, the power just went out, so I got to end the live stream. Oh, it came back on. Okay. So as we can see here, there's only 1, 2, 3, and that one's mine. It's only 3 seats taken. No, sorry. I haven't picked the seat yet. So there's only 3 seats taken in the business class. So that means all these seats are available. So I have a good chance of getting upgraded. Now, if I get upgraded, I'll pick, this seat. I don't want to sit with somebody. I'll have to do that. I'll sit either row 3 on this side or this. I usually like sitting window seat on this side by myself. So that's what I'll do. So, yeah. I have a chance to win the business upgrade. And then I'm also flying gold class. So that's going to be really good at the airport. So the power is doing what it was doing yesterday, switching on and off and on and off. Oh, jeez, pain in my butt. But good evening, sir. I am going to guess that you are from Canada by your logo there. Yes, it is morning here in Sri Lanka. I hope you are well. But I am sorry, I am going to have to shut down the stream because we're having some power issues here at home. And right now I'm running on battery. So it's going to run out in about 5 minutes. So really apologize for ending early today. But guys, I want to say thank you so much. Lots of love and lots of support, and the power's back on. We're going to give it another minute. Why don't you let me know where you're calling from? Bayed. Ubayed? Thank you so much for joining. Truly appreciate it. Chris, I want to say thanks again for joining us. All right. You have a safe trip. Yeah, the power keeps going on and off. I really got to turn it off because I don't want to damage my computer just before I go. Guys, I want to say thank you. Be well, be happy. Learn to live life. Don't let life live you. Be good to each other, and we'll see you all on the other side. Scarborough. Thank you. Yeah, my old hometown. I grew up in downtown Toronto. My ex-wife's from Scarborough. So please stay safe. Enjoy your life, brother. And join me on the next live stream. Okay, you'll see it on the channel. I truly, truly appreciate you taking the time to join the channel. I hope that you can join us on the next live stream, which will be Saturday night, Thailand time, 7 p.m. Okay? I'll see you on the other side. Thanks again, everyone.